If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Cancer, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for December 2016. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Golden Tarot deck by Cat Black. And I'm pulling an additional card at the end of the reading from the Archangel Gabriel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your reading for December 2016. First card you have that shows up here today, Cancer, is the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes being trapped in an emotional prison or trapped in a situation, and there's unknown factors and unknown forces or unknown things going on because the woman is blindfolded in the card. So you may not have all the information you need. I hear you're going through the darkness and emerging and coming out into the light. For some of you Cancers, there's a real revelation here of things moving forward and coming through for you. Like you're breaking through some kind of barrier or breaking through some past time of dissension or confusion or disruption in your life, and now you're emerging out into the light. I see you working towards recognition and the higher attainment of your goals, like, higher recognition, attainment, higher levels, stepping everything up about your goals. I see you working on bringing things into reality, working on bringing things into, form. So whatever you're working on, if you're creating something from scratch on your own, be it, building something with your own hands, it could be a sewing project, it could be a woodworking project, it could be rebuilding a car, it could be baking cakes and decorating them, it could be a new business website or, plan, or some kind of plan or presentation that you're doing on. If you work for a business or other company, you're going to start bringing something into form and shape and reality. That's what they're discussing here with the 8 of Swords. If you've been troubled by anything, lungs issues, congestion, heart issues, pulmonary, lungs, congestion, mucus, asthma, allergies, anything to do with airways or breathing problems, I feel it's going to get taken care of or get more pinned down as to the cause and getting it under control, possibly taking medications and things for it, is being indicated here through the 8 of Swords. I see you feeling like this took me forever to get to where I am right now. Why did all this take so long? That's what I'm seeing you think, and I'm hearing you say it. It's like a combination. I also see you thinking about, when I eat the right foods, I feel better. So some of you may have started to take a look at the food you're eating and maybe want to cut out GMOs, or, stop eating too much white sugar, or, things with not as much preservatives in it. I feel like some of you are having a real correlation to, I'm not feeling well, and maybe it's something to do with something in particular you're eating, or just the fact of improving your diet in general. It comes up here. I see you looking over leasing agreements or any documents or written papers, going over them with a fine-tooth comb and going over details. So I also see you doing that through the Eight of Swords card. The next card you have here in the layout is the Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Coins to me is a card that symbolizes this is the divine source giving you the blessings of financial abundance and financial stability. You're creating new avenues to go through to create money, things that would create money. There's some doorways opening up for you here. I feel your profitability is going to be quite high, and some of you could be taking something to the marketplace for sale. So you could be attending fairs and selling any things you've been creating. You could be doing it on the internet. This could be starting your own website and selling your things online. But I also feel you are going to go to like trade shows, fairs, anywhere you could be rubbing elbows with the public and sell, convention centers, anything like that, where maybe groups of people are getting together and selling their products, job fairs, anything like that. That comes up here. Some of you will be retaining a lawyer to see where your funds and your finances went to. This could be through divorce, if you suspect your spouse or significant other has been hiding money or laundering money or whitewashing money or hiding money in some way from you. It could also be in a business deal or to do with a job you worked for. Maybe a company was supposed to give you bonuses and they didn't, or commissions are in question. It's not going to apply to all of you, but I do see some of you Cancers getting a lawyer to look into something in regard to your finances. Maybe you have some question about what happened in a estate. Like maybe you feel like your siblings did something inappropriate and you didn't get your fair share, or you were promised to get some money you didn't end up getting. It could be anything like that. I just see some of you retaining a lawyer to go over some financial things and rectifying some things, getting some things cleared up, straightened out, and rectified. Some of you Cancers are going to be taking a trip in December and spending some money on luxury items. You could be taking a trip and seeing some amazing things in your travels, and you might feel like, oh my gosh, I just have to have that, and you purchasing some really nice things. But it could also be just on travel. You could be, spending the money on the travel and the lodgings, and the actual trip itself could be costing you a lot of money or quite a deal of money. But I feel like you have it. And I don't feel like you're hard pressed. In other words, I'm not feeling like this is a hardship for you to do it. It comes up to me as something that you want to do and something that you're going to do. So that comes up here with the Ace of Coins. Now, the card you have crowning your reading for December is the Hierophant. I see this as God coming in and giving you blessings or a warning. It can also be higher education and higher learning. Some people say this is a high priest or a pope. You're really going to be reviewing things and seeing what things hold water and what things don't. So this to me could actually mean a real boat. Like, is your boat going to, keep water out, or are you having holes in your boat? It could be anything like that. But I also feel it's about, do things have their value and hold water? This could be people's stories holding water, agreements and deals holding water. I do see some of you going through some training or education process where you're listening to somebody. You could be listening, again, a lawyer comes up here. So some of you are going to be listening to a lawyer. Some of you are going to be maybe even taking classes online, because I do see some of you Cancers listening to something online that's like training you or educating you. I do see that. Some of you, it is actually going to classes, taking classes, whether they're online or actually somewhere that you have to attend. But some of that activities is coming up with the Hierophant for this month of December. If you're not starting it or instituting it in the month of December, you could be doing it or later on, and just getting the preparation, like taking the enrolling, going through enrolling processes, or searching out what it is you want to do. It comes up here. You could be dealing with some bipolar activity among family members. Either they have that, it doesn't mean they're clinically diagnosed as bipolar, but it could be that they're acting that way. They're having strong mood swings, or, first acting one way, then the other, and you could be dealing with them in the month of December. Some of you Cancers could be getting involved in strategic planning about something in this month. Anything to do with lawsuits and settlements or divorce settlements is also, you could be something could be coming to a settlement. Like if you've been going through divorce for a while and it hasn't been final yet, you could be going to the table and actually putting that to rest and settling it this month, or some kind of lawsuit, or anything that's been up in question. Because I get the word settlement. Could also be if you bought a house or sold a property, you could be going to the settlement table and making settlement on the property. But the word settlement comes up quite a bit here through the Hierophant for you in December. Now, the next card you have here in the layout is the Hermit. And the Hermit is a card to me that symbolizes, this would be spiritual guidance. You getting spiritual guidance, being led, shown the way to go by your spirit guides. It can also mean that you may be the hermit, where you're taking a step back, getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you're still going to be getting spiritual guidance nonetheless. Either you are getting some kind of treatment for some sickness or illness that you may have, or someone connected to you that you care about could be going through some kind of treatments now for some sickness or illness that they have. Some of you Cancers may find that you might be branching out or striking out in ways, like especially if you've had family members that have hurt you or disappointed you, you could be branching out away from them, like not being so intertwined with them. That could be the case for some of you Cancers. And as I always say, if the messages are not making sense to you this month for your sun sign, please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because your messages might be coming to you there. Some devious plot or plan gets made known to you and you foil it. It gets foiled. Either you foil the plan by finding out about it, or the plan just gets foiled, but it gets revealed to you. So that's going to be the case for some of you, finding out something, and the knowledge of this puts an end to it, or stops it, blocks it, foils it. I feel that you're going to be trying to uncover some information that you feel is important for the public to know, for it to come out into the light. Now, this could be, on a global scale, a national scale. It could also be in your own life, you getting something that gets brought out of the darkness and into the light and helps you and your family members. But it could be on a broader scale. So if you're involved in any kind of investigative processes, whether it's by hiring a private eye, or if it's by things you're doing on your own and you're investigating them yourselves, or maybe somebody just that's associated to you brings it out into the open and says, hey, look what I discovered. Look at the information I have. What do you think and feel about that? This could be coming up for some of you Cancers in this month of December. Anything you do find out about, if it disrupts you or you feel annoyed by it, I don't feel it's wise to retaliate about it now at the time you find out about it. I would do anything like that, making any steps or moves for another day or another time. Knowing what you're going to find out or revealing what needs to be revealed is kind of enough at the moment. So think on that, Cancer. So the next card you have in the layout, which is your outcome card, could be you. You have the Knight of Cups here, and the Knight of Cups is a water sign person. This could be a male or female. This would either be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. You're going to be traveling through some uncharted waters, through some uncharted territory for you, Cancer. There's a lot of angelic presence surrounding you in this month of December. Some of you are going to be looking for new comforts of home. You could be sprucing up your environment. Maybe you want new curtains, new comforter, new carpets, new furnishings in some way. Some of you are going to be doing that. I feel some of you are also going to be looking to publish something you've written. You could be doing some kind of self-publishing on your own. You could also be looking to find a publisher for material that you've already written. It doesn't have to be a book. Maybe you wrote a short story, or you have something that you found out about that's not really enough to be in a book, so you might want it on an article in a newspaper or in a magazine, but looking to get something published comes up here for some of you Cancers. So you may be looking for a publisher or an outlet to publish something. Be very cautious and guarded of each step that you take this month. It's important to keep your cautious of the words you use and how you use them, because you want to keep your image intact in a positive way, especially if you are, like I said, publishing something, trying to get something published. So don't let your mind run away with your mouth. Like, don't let your thoughts come out like blah, 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 where you just let everything fly out. Be cautious and guarded of the words you use and how you use them in December. It's going to be important for what you're doing, creatively speaking, whether it's writing, public speaking, or anything that you're doing. If you're in sales, just be cautious and guarded about the steps you take and the words you use and how you use them in the month of December. I feel some of you may be learning about some long ago or forgotten skill that people may have used in the past, that you're going to start recreating it in some way and bringing it into the light in the now, which may sound silly, like, well, why would that be popular now? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe you're going to start making clothing from patterns from the past and bringing them into the now. Maybe they look medieval or unusual in some way, and you're going to put some kind of twist on it. Maybe it's something you're just interested in researching from the past, like candle making or soap making, or something that people used to make and do in the past that's like a long ago forgotten art or method to create something, and you may be finding a way to tweak it and put it new and make it like new, or use it in the now. That comes up for some of you Cancers through this Knight of Cups. So the last card you have here, which is your Doreen Virtues card from the Archangel Gabriel Oracle card deck, is the Happy News card. So you have happy news here. That's awesome. I'm trying to get it out of the glare. Sorry. Happy news. That's good news. And it says, your prayer is answered in a creative way. I do see you're going to be attending something where there's some rolling out the red carpet treatment at possibly a gathering or a party or a celebration or some kind of event. And this red carpet could be about you. You could be on the red carpet. This could also be you're witnessing somebody getting this kind of treatment. I feel it's quite special and important. Some of you are going to be hearing of somebody getting married in your family. Some of you are going to hear happy news that a baby is on the way. This could be about you directly, or you're just hearing about it and it's somebody important to you in your family. Some of you are going to have some relocation of a job change. You could be relocating within a company or position that you're in, or you could be relocating because your job or position is relocating, or the company you work for or the business you own could be relocating. There's news of relocation for many of you, and this could be through a job expansion, or like I said, your business could be relocating or expanding. Don't be surprised if some unexpected job opportunity pops up for some of you Cancers, and this could be happening either in the month of December or it's going to happen in January, early in the month. Anything that you are waiting on for some kind of approval, a grant, a loan, anything like that, I feel, or immigration, if you were waiting to get some kind of approval, to get a green card or something, work permit, licensing, anything like that, you're getting some green light of approval comes up here. For some of you, whatever is happening now, that's the green light or approval or anything like that, or new job or anything like that. You may hear of it now, but it may not take place and start really moving and rolling forward until you're in the month of July. And that's going to be your birthday month for many of you Cancers. So as some of you, it will happen now or next month, the beginning of January. And if it's not taking place for you then, I feel it's going to be happening in July. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my monthly Psychic Tarot readings and my mid-month Psychic Tarot updates, and also any of my new moon or full moon readings that I put here on YouTube. If you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading, Cancer, where I look into my crystal and get additional messages for you for the month of December from my spirit guides, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for December 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 8, and there at the top of the page you will see December crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.